Hello and welcome back to my channel. Hello, if you are new here, my name is Lanice and I'm a nurse and I do these cool little nursing videos. If you are not new here, hello, welcome back to my channel. I greatly appreciate you tuning in, and you already know what I'm gonna say. Thank you for tuning in to another one of my videos, because you could be anywhere in the world, but you are here with me, baby, and you know that's greatly appreciated.
If you know exactly what I wanna do, then I'ma get a business too.
You could bet that, never gotta sweat that. You could bet that, never gotta sweat that. You could bet that, never gotta sweat that. You could bet that, never gotta sweat that.
All right, so today we will go ahead and jump into the topic. Today we will talk about why I do not really have a passion for nursing right now. Now, before I get started, let me go ahead and preface this video with saying this is not the I hate nursing train. This is not the slander the nurses train. It will be no nurse slander going on here. We will just be talking about why I just don't really have a passion or a zeal for nursing right now at the moment, just based off of my own experiences, what I'm currently going through, what I'm currently learning in my own life. I will also preface this by saying I have been working in healthcare for the last 9 years. I did start off as an LPN. I worked as an LPN for 6 years, went back, obtained my RN and my BSN, and I have been working as an RN degree nurse for the last 3 years. So that plays a huge part in why I feel the way that I do about nursing. But I did want to go ahead and put that out on the table. This is not an I hate nurse train, okay? I do love nursing. I do enjoy what I'm doing. I do enjoy the career of nursing. I just, well, let's just go ahead and get into it. The first reason that I have to tell you guys that I am not passionate about nursing right now is because my passion and my love for nursing has been overshadowed by my fear of nursing. As a nurse, I have never been more fearful of my well-being, not necessarily because yes, you do have combative patients, and yes, you do have combative doctors or doctors that are just rude. But when I say my well-being, I mean mentally. I go to work, I work as hard as I can. Some days I do more than others, of course, but I always leave with this sense of worry and fear that I may lose my license, or that I may have made a mistake that just would affect my life in a major way. Because at the end of the day, my life, my career is what powers my living, my lifestyle. And without a check, baby, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I leave work all the time wondering, like, is today the day that I did something that I'm gonna get a call about tomorrow, or sometimes even next week? There have been things, or there have been situations that have occurred during my period as a nurse that I wouldn't even find out was a problem or a mistake until weeks later down the line. So I just always have this constant worry that, did I make the right decision for my patient? Is my patient going to complain on me, and that complaint end in me no longer having a job? Because in the career of nursing, patient satisfaction is your number one goal. You want your patient to always feel comfortable and always feel safe. And when you have entitled people in the world, that is not 100% possible at all times. Now, don't get me wrong. We are just expected to do our best. We all have good days. We all have bad days. But on an off chance that you're having a bad day, if you do something that a patient doesn't like, or you have an attitude that just doesn't mix well with that patient, it's very easy for them to just write a grievance and for the company to come and call you or have an issue with you, and you end up being punished for it. So I would have to say that is the number one reason why I don't have a passion for nursing right now, because I just often leave work fearful. And I have even felt like that in situations where I haven't worked in the hospital, because when you're not working for a big company and you're working for a smaller company and you are working with a smaller staff, people tend to be, what is the word that I'm looking for? Whenever you're working with a smaller staff, people tend to be messy. People tend to be messy. So in the situation, I'll give you an example. Like, I was working with a small staff, and after I stopped working there, I found out that people were going to great lengths to snitch on me, to tell on me. I was told that there was one girl who was texting the manager while I was on the floor, texting the manager to come to the floor so she can see that I'm on my phone. But for you to text the manager, don't you have to be on your phone too? I don't know, but I'm just saying, like, it'll be times where you'll leave work wondering if you made the right decision for patients, and there'll be times where you leave work and you wonder if you'll be fired because the person just doesn't like you. So, you know, it's just a constant. I'm constantly more in fear. I'm operating out of fear a lot as far as my job. Now, elitism is very popular. Popular is not the word I want to use. Elitism is prevalent in the career of nursing. Now, as I stated in the beginning of this video, I started off as an LPN, and the LPN versus RN debate has to be the top conversation that can be used as an example of elitism. You know, when you're an LPN, because you are not an RN, you are technically already viewed as less than or below the RN. And I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what anyone says. That is a very real thing. Elitism between degrees is probably the biggest example that I can give you, and it doesn't change. It doesn't stop at the LPN to RN. It doesn't stop at the LPN and RN conversation. Once you get your RN, it continues on. Then becomes, well, are you an RN with an associate's degree, or are you an RN with a bachelor's degree? After that, it also goes into, oh, you're an RN, you don't have your NP. Like, people often in nursing, they base the amount of respect that they'll give your judgment, or the amount of respect that they'll give you based off of your degrees, which is crazy because you have nurses that have never nursed a day in their life, but come out with master's degrees because they go to accelerated programs, and in the time of 2 or 3 years, never have worked as a nurse. They will come out and have a master's degree, and they will automatically be respected more or have more job opportunities just solely based off of degree. And experience it doesn't matter. Experience just doesn't matter. So, you know, elitism is definitely a top reason as to why I just don't have a passion for nursing. Even though I have a bachelor's degree and I have worked hard to get here, I feel like it still isn't enough sometimes, because they always expect you to be working towards the next goal whenever you're a nurse. So I would like to think of myself as someone who is pretty physically fit. I work out in the gym 3, 5, maybe sometimes 7 days a week. I might even get some type of physical activity in, but no amount of physical activity that I do on my off time compares to the amount of physical activity that I do as a bedside nurse. Bedside nursing is rough on the body. Do you hear me? Rough on the body. All the bending, all the turning, all the pushing, all the pulling, all of the ings are bad on the body. Okay. The other day, I had to basically flip a 400-pound patient like a pancake. Literally. That's what she said. She was like, flip me like a burger. I'm like, honey, I'll try, you know, and I have no problem doing it. And I'm not judging anyone due to their weight, but on my back, on my body, if I just mess up one time and practice bad ergonomics, it's over for me. It is over for me. Okay. So yeah, nursing is bad. It's terrible on the body, just as bad as it can be on the mind. Sometimes it is also like that on the body. Now, this is probably the one I honestly should have led with. I honestly should have led with this one, because I think the issue with my lack of passion for nursing right now is the fact that I just have not found the area of nursing that I really truly have a passion for. The beauty of nursing is that there are so many different opportunities, so many different jobs that you can do as a nurse. You can do aesthetic nursing if you love beauty and lifestyle. You can do bedside nursing if you genuinely love taking care of people. You can do research nursing if you love doing research. You can even work in a lab. You can work for clinical trials. There are so many domains that you can go under or work under when you're a nurse. And little old me, I have not found my lane yet. And I feel like what I want to do and my idea of what would make me happy changes so frequently. One day I was like, I'm gonna get my NP and I'm gonna open up a med spa. Then the next day it's like, I'm gonna get my CRNA and work as a registered nurse anesthetist, which I think I still want to go that lane. But then what leads me back to not wanting to do that is my fear of the amount of responsibility that a nurse anesthetist has, or the amount of responsibility that an ICU nurse has. It's a lot. It's a lot. So, I just wanted to come and explain to you guys, not necessarily explain, it's not the word I was looking for. I just wanted to come and have a conversation with you guys about why I haven't been posting a lot of nursing content lately. First of all, because I know a lot of my subscribers are here because they enjoy the nursing content. They've been with me since I was in nursing school. But honestly, I'm just really trying to find out what my lane is when it comes to nursing. And I'm also trying to make sure that I focus, I'm on my P's and Q's whenever it comes to work, because I don't want to come and deliver content or give you guys tips and tricks that myself, I'm not even using. And a lot of my tips with nursing come because I have made a lot of mistakes as a nurse. I can make a video 30 minutes long on all the mistakes that I've made just this year, so it's a lot. Nursing is a lot. Now, don't get me wrong. It is a very rewarding career. It is a very challenging career, which builds a lot of self-confidence and discipline. If you can make it through nursing school, it's nothing you can't do. There is absolutely nothing you can't do if you can make it through nursing school. So I am here to encourage anybody that is a nurse. I'm also here to encourage those who have a dream of being a nurse, those who are in nursing school. Go for it. Do not quit. Go for it, because the opportunities are endless as a nurse. But when you get into the field, just make sure you cross your T's and dot your I's, as the old ladies will say. Okay, make sure you watch your back when it comes to fake friends, and make sure you don't go to work telling all your business, because people like to talk. And make sure you just you try to keep a chipper attitude and a positive attitude while you're at work, because patients can pick up on that. Okay, patients can really pick up on when you're having a bad day. So that is the best advice I can give you guys today, and I hope that you guys enjoyed my video. I hope that it was educational and informational. I didn't say this at the beginning of the video, and I'm gonna get on myself for not saying this at the beginning of the video, but if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel, please. No, I ain't begging nobody. But if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, like this video. I ask that you please share this content with anyone that may find it beneficial, anybody that may enjoy it. Please share it and hit the notification button so you can be notified whenever I post more content. And again, if you forgot my name, which I don't know how you would do because you're on my page, but if you did forget my name is Lanice, and I'm a nurse, and I do this cool little nursing videos, and I am out. Peace.